sick and tired of cleaning up stinking chamber pots full of phlegm and piss. Yes, I do. When you're not there, he makes me do it. Man, there's a lot of things you don't know about. For your information, I still haven't gotten those science books I need. Because he borrowed the money you gave me for it. Yes. Mom, I was kind to him. I didn't say anything nasty. All right. Okay. Bye.
That sounded like a bad bump, Hally.
Mind your own business, Sam.
Sorry. I wasn't trying to interfere. Shall we carry on, Hally?
Just for a bloody world without collision.
Too bad. It was on its way to being a good composition.
Let's stop bullshitting ourselves, Sam.
Have we been doing that?
Yes! That's what all our talk about a decent world is. It's just all bullshit.
We did say it was only a dream.
Yeah, and a bloody useless one at that. You know, life's a fuck up and it's never gonna change.
Yeah. Maybe that's true.
There's no maybe about it. You know what? It's a blunt and brutal fact. All we've done this afternoon is just waste our time.
What if we got your homework done?
I don't give a shit about my homework, so you give it a rest. Hurry up and clean up. I want to lock up and get out of here.
And go where?
Where? Home, sweet fucking home. Jesus Christ, I hate that word. You know what's really wrong with your silly little dream, Sam? It's not that we're all bad dancers. That does happen to be perfectly true, but, you know, there's more to it than just that. You left out the cripples.
Hadi.
What, Sam? You can't leave them out. That's why we always end up on our backsides. Because they're out there tripping up everybody like broken spiders trying to do the quick step. I mean, when you think of it, it's a bloody comical sight. It's bad enough with 2 legs, but 1 and a pair of crutches. Hell no, Sam. That is sure to leave the dance floor in shambles. What? Why are you shaking your head, man? I mean, come on. For once, this afternoon, let's use our imagination sensibly.
Be careful, Hally.
Of what? The truth? You know, I seem to be the only one around here who's prepared to face it. We've had this silly little dream. It's time we wake up and have a good, long look at the way things really are. There's no music. Nobody knows the steps. And you know what the cripples? The cripples are out there trying to get into the act, and it's called the All-Comers How to Make a Fuck Up of Life Championships. And you know what the best bit is? The winner's prize is a beautiful, big chamber pot with roses on the side. And you know who I think is going to be this year's big winner?
Stop now!
Why?
Hally, it's your father you're talking about.
So?
Do you know what you've been saying? No, Hally, you mustn't do it. It's a terrible sin for a son to mock his father with jokes like that. You'll be punished if you carry on. Your father is your father, even if he's a crippled man. I understand how you feel.
No, you don't.
I think I do.
And you know what? I'm telling you, you don't. Nobody does. So leave me and my father alone.
I'm not the one who's been saying things about him.
What goes on between me and my dad is none of your business.
Don't tell me about it. If that's all you've got to say about him, I don't want to hear.
You know what? Just get on with your bloody work and shut up.
Swearing at me won't help you.
Yes, it does. So mind your own fucking business and shut up.
Okay. If that's the way you want it, I'll stop trying.
Good. Because you know what? You're meddling in something you know nothing about. All that concerns you here is to do your job. Keep the customers happy and keep the store clean. You're only a servant here, so don't forget it. As far as my father is concerned, all you need to know is that he is your boss.
No, he isn't. I get paid by your mother.
Don't argue with me, Sam.
Then don't tell me he's my boss.
He's a white man. That's good enough for you.
I'll try to forget you said that.
Don't, because you know what? You won't be doing me any favors. I'm asking you to remember it.
Hally, come on now. You're right. Let's stop before it's too late. Somebody's going to get hurt.
It won't be me.
Don't be so sure.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
Jesus Christ, you know what? I wish you would stop telling me what I do and don't know. You know what? Don't turn your back on me. I haven't finished talking to you.
Don't do that, Hally. All right, I'm listening. What do you want to say to me?
Well, for starters, why don't you start calling me Master Harold?
Do you mean that?
Why the hell do you think I said it?
And if I don't?
You might just lose your job.
If you make me say it once, I'll never call you anything else again.
Is that meant to be a threat?
Just telling you what will happen if you make me do that. You must decide what it means to you.
Well, I have. And you know what? It's good news. Think of it as a lesson in respect, and one that is long overdue. I hope you remember it as well as you do your geography. You know someone who will be glad I finally gave it to you? My dad. Yeah, he agrees with my mom, you know. He's always going on about it, saying, son, you gotta teach the boys how to show you some respect.
So now you can stop complaining about going home. Everybody will be happy tonight.
That's perfectly correct, Sam. You see, you mustn't get it wrong about me and my dad. We have our bloody good times too. He has the most marvelous sense of humor. I mean, you want to know what his favorite joke is? He lets out a big groan and he sighs and he looks at me and he says, it's really not that fair, son. And I look at him and I'm all, what, old chum? And he sighs and he says, a black man's ass. Do you not get it? You see, it's called a pun, Sam. Because, well, fair means both light in color and also, well, just and decent. I thought you'd catch it.
Oh, ja, I catch it all right.
And what, it doesn't appeal to your sense of humor?
Do you really laugh?
Of course I do.
To please him, make him feel good.
No, I laugh because you know what? It's a bloody good joke.
You're really trying hard to be ugly, aren't you? It is me you're after. You should have just said, Sam's ass. Because that's the one you're trying to kick, eh? Anyway, how do you know it's not fair? You've never seen it. Do you want to? Have a good look. A real pursuit of us, which is as black as they can come. Are you satisfied? Now you can make your father even happier when you go home tonight. Tell him I showed you my ass, and he is quite right. It is not fair. And if it gives him an even better laugh next time, I'll also let him have a look. Eh?
Sam.
you've done it, Master Harold. Yes. I'll start calling you that from now on. It won't be difficult anymore. You've hurt yourself, Master Harold. I saw it coming. I warned you, but you wouldn't listen. You've hurt yourself. And you're a coward, Master Harold. The face you should be spitting in is your father's. But you used mine. Because you think you're safe inside your fair skin. I want to hit you. I want to hurt you. You don't know all of what you've just done, Master Harold. It's not just that you've made me feel dirtier than I've ever been in my life. I mean, how do I wash up yours and your father's filth? I've also failed. A long time ago, I promised myself I was going to try and do something. But you've just shown me, Master Harold, that I failed. I failed. Failed. Failed.
I love him, Sam.
I know you do. You love him, and you're ashamed of him. You're ashamed of so much. Now that's going to include yourself. If you are not careful, Master Harold, you're going to be sitting up there by yourself for a long time to come. There won't be a kite in the sky.
Sam? Will you run off and look after the keys for me?
Ali. Don't forget the comic books.